Welcome to the dark side.
Greetings. I am Lord Bruticus, and this is episode 27 of the Dark Side Chats. My slimy guest this time recently appeared here on the Dark Side Chats, accepting his prize that he won on the show, the Gross Grievous giveaway contest in which he won. He was vacationing here in town with his Jedi robes, and you probably remember that from episode 24, I believe it was. Jedi Slimeball, Master, Grand Master as he calls himself, Delpa Gival. Well, he is here once again. Actually, he's still here. We're recording the episode right now. So without further ado, I introduce to you Slimy Grand Jedi Master, Delpa Gival. Well, welcome once again, Jedi Slimeball. Grand Master Delpa Gival to the Dark Side Chats. What causes you to want to be on the show? I hear that you're a fan. Pete, I wonder why.
Oh, well, thank you, Lord Bruticus. Yes, you do a very good job on your show, interviewing many guests and many directors and many directors and producers of the upcoming shows and movies. And you do an impressive job on your show. Very good.
Why, thank you indeed. That's quite a compliment coming from a Jedi. Well,
thank you.
Well, thank you. You're welcome. So, what causes it? Since you like the Dark Side Chat so much, that means that you obviously like Star Wars a lot. And what is it about Star Wars that you like so much? I mean, after all, we are all geeks and we love Star Wars. Anyhow, what is it about Star Wars that would cause you to want to dress up in costume and want to immerse yourself in the universe in the way that you do?
Well, I think the Star Wars fans are the best in the world. It's great to go to conventions and meet other fellow fans and look at their interests, and someone like myself who's been collecting for many years, and seeing their collections and just being part of the great world of Star Wars, and it's amazing. It truly is.
Mm. So he loves Star Wars so much that not only does he collect a lot of things, as we've seen in past episodes of the chats, we've seen his collection, and we've had brief interviews with him, and I gave him a Target exclusive Grievous a little while ago.
Quite an impressive collection itself.
Oh, why, thank you very much. Yes, indeed. I guess one of the joys of being a geek is the fact that we're, first of all, proud. We call ourselves geeks. And
whether it be Jedi or Sith.
Jedi or Sith, or Mandalorian, Bounty Hunter, Stormtrooper, yes. What have you. I think part of the joy is being able to immerse yourself in the Star Wars universe to a certain degree. And it's, some people would see it as going back to childhood and acting like children.
Oh, absolutely.
But that's the whole idea, I think. Right. There's some things just never grow old. And
it's like a passion.
Right, exactly. You just take it with you throughout your entire lives. Well, we're both obviously very passionate about Star Wars, indeed. But is there a scene from the Star Wars movies that you're passionate about? Do you have a favorite scene from the movies or books that you really, really enjoy above all the rest?
Yes, there is actually. In Revenge of the Sith, I absolutely love the confrontation between Yoda and the Emperor. And actually, one of my favorite scenes is when he sends him flying over his own desk. I mean, that had to be one of the best scenes in the movie. No offense to a Sith, of course.
Oh, none taken. Actually, Palpy is my favorite character of all the Star Wars movies. People have asked me in the past, Lord Bruticus, who is your favorite character? It's got to be Palpy, absolutely. I like Darth Maul, but Palpatine is definitely my favorite character, and seeing him thrown behind his desk actually was quite insulting. Actually.
And he didn't do well against Master Windu either.
No, he didn't. Yeah, I think Palpy left a little bit to be desired, but that's okay. The Sith aren't perfect. No, like I make a perfect show. But anyhow, yes, indeed, I do like Palpatine a lot. One of my favorite scenes is actually the confrontation, the final duel between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in
Empire Strikes Back.
Return of the Jedi.
Oh, Return of the Jedi, okay.
Right. And that's where, of course, Luke cuts Vader's hand off, and it's kind of nice because, you think back to Empire Strikes Back when Luke loses his hand to his daddy, daddy cuts the hand off. Right, yes. Exactly. And then Vader makes that fateful decision to off the Emperor. But anyhow, I do love the Emperor very much. I like Darth Vader, like Maul, like all the bad guys. I'm a bad guy lover at heart. You know what I mean? I like the bad guy side of Star Wars.
See, there is
I'm married.
In him.
I am married. Now, anyway.
Lord Bruticus, as being a guest on your show, finally, I would like to ask you the question that you have been asking all of your guests. If you were to meet George Lucas, what would the question you would ask him?
Well, first of all, for me to meet George Lucas would be a dream come true. I think that could be said for any geek. But what would I ask George Lucas? That's I'm glad you asked that. I'd ask him for a job. First of all, I would say
I agree with that.
You know,
yes.
I don't think I would use the line that I love you to death. I just don't want to come off creepy. But the fact of the matter is, Star Wars has indeed been a huge part of my life. It was my first love, and I think I would tell him that. I would say, Uncle George, as we affectionately call him, Star Wars was my absolute first love. Before girls, even, if you can believe that. I was,
okay.
Yeah. I loved Star Wars first, actually.
Yeah.
I would indeed ask him if he had any openings at Lucas Books, as weird as that might sound. I'm actually narrating an audio version of a piece of fan fiction, which will soon be revealed on this show. I'm finding that I do enjoy it. It's just time-consuming for me, because I don't have a studio. And I would very much enjoy doing audio work, as I've done some amateur audio work before, on a larger scale and actually be paid for it. And narrating Star Wars audiobooks to me sounds like a whole heap of fun. And as someone who I think would have a lot of fun doing it, I would very much like to ask George Lucas, hey, love the universe, can I have a job? Well, Slimeball, you obviously have brown Jedi attire, but that's not the only costume that you have.
No, it's not, no.
Okay. I believe you have a Rebel pilot costume.
Yes.
And you're working on an Imp officer costume.
I am working on an Imperial officer costume for the 501st, yes.
For the 501st. So you're looking to become involved in the 501st, but right now you are actively involved in
the Rebel Legion.
The Rebel Legion, okay.
Yes.
What is the website for the Rebel Legion?
Well, the website is the rebellegion.com.
Rebellegion.com, okay. And so the Rebel Legion is sort of a good guy version.
We're the good guys of the 501st.
And
I specifically belong to Echo Base, which is New York, Pennsylvania, Jersey, Delaware. The Northeast Remnant, they call it. Northeast region, yes.
Very cool. So what are some of the things that an organization like the 501st or the Rebel Legion do? I know that you, I know like the 501st, I've seen them march at charity events. And,
well, we do similar things. We dress up as a Jedi, pilot, Han Solo, Chewbacca. Usually we set up a table at a convention and pass out flyers and, put little tattoos on the kids and costuming, help the celebrities and take pictures with them. So it's a lot of fun.
That's great. What does the Rebel Legion and the 501st, what would the purpose be? I know that they march for charities and things like that. Do they raise money for certain organizations?
Oh yes, like sick children, they go to hospitals and they dress up, make them happy. So
that's fabulous.
Make a presence there.
That's fabulous. So
if you look in the blogs, you can see recently what exactly the Rebel Legion has done.
And now, Jedi, you will experience the full power of my dark side. Well, thank you once again, Slimeball Master Duval, for being a guest right here on the Dark Side Chats.
Well, thank you, Doug. It was an honor to be here.
Believe it or not, I'm not afraid to shake the hand of a Jedi. Thanks very much for coming out.
Thank you.
Not of the closet, I mean.
And the Q2A. If you could be a Star Wars character from any of the movies, who would you be and why? Be sure to put your answer in the comments section of this episode.
What, you were expecting me to be in costume forever? The winner of the Han Solo figure giveaway, the most recent giveaway that I'm doing, of course, out of only 4 people that entered it, is none other than Darth Maul DeLego, otherwise known as Marty, recently here on the Dark Side Chats, a guest. Congratulations, Marty. Han Solo, power of the Force is yours. Until next time, may the dark side of the Force be with you, always.
Give yourself to the dark side.
Oh, how horrid!